It's scary how lifelike it is. You totally could get away with being like, oh, my mom just came into the room, and give her a prompt beforehand. If I had never met your mom, you'd be like, oh, here's my mom, she's on the phone or something.
Yeah, and I also feel like there are a bunch of voices you can choose from, and there are some that may even be more convincing, honestly. Like, I was talking to this Australian guy the other day while I was walking my dog, and like, it was. I asked it to like. First, I asked it to speak really fast and give me like random facts on Chihuahuas or something, and then I asked it to be a soccer announcer, and it was like, he's going up the pitch, he's and go, and it was like yelling, and I'm just thinking like,
it's too real.
Like, unless it's just, I guess it's just trained on literally everything. Like, literally everything ever. It seems like it's
they just let it run wild on the internet.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about like the level of detail, like the breath noises, the inflections, the chuckles? Because honestly, like sometimes I'll be talking to it and I'll like have to stop and just be like, hold on, this feels a little bit too real.
Gonna be honest, it's like from a technical standpoint, it's really impressive. It's really cool to be able to go on your phone and talk to a computer and have it sound like an actual person, not an imitation of someone. So it's the difference between like 95% and 99%. Like you can still tell every now and then it's not real, but it's so creepy.
I mean, I just don't know how you could be like much of an AI skeptic with this. Like I just like in 10 years, like think about what they're doing now. I don't know. I don't think we know exactly what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna be very AI driven lives. We have full things on the horizon.
Yeah, think about like, because before like these voice models were always just like text to speech, right? Like, or at least, you know, in the very early days, like when Stephen Hawking had that, you know, that voice thing, like it was very primitive, and then over time they sort of added in like the feeling, the subtleties. Like it's not like when it talks, it doesn't feel like it's taking a string of text and like converting it. It feels like it like understands what I mean and understands what it's saying, and then it uses that to influence the way that it speaks. Like
definitely
the way that it literally like up talks. Like it literally will like raise its pitch to like. I mean, it's. I don't know.
No, but it almost
it's linguistically
like you couldn't just give it text and talk based on that text. It's actually I don't know if that's necessarily true. Like, do you think, for example, it's remembering? Like, I'm trying to think of a good example, but there's things in speech where you'd say something a different way depending on past context. Like a couple minutes ago in the conversation, or like if you're telling a long story. I wonder if it can do that.
Like sarcasm, or
being sarcastic about saying something in the past and then referencing it again. You can say it in a way that's referencing that you've said it before. I don't know. Like that's the kind of stuff that's way beyond text to speech. Like it really understands the actual language piece.
I will say, do you guys know 11 Labs?
Yeah.
No.
So 11 Labs is, you know, it's like I think besides ChatGPT Voice Mode, it's the most impressive I've seen in like an AI language model. And they have like a new V3 out. But importantly, in order to actually, like, the input that you give to those things is text. Like, you don't speak to those things.
Right.
If you're making like an API call, you give it text, but there's tags. So you can say like you can put in speech tags to like tell it how it should it should talk. So I think the combination of speech tags and then also it understanding what it's saying and like that influence how it says it, then I think that's how it's able to sound so realistic just from text.
Probably.
But the thing that 11 Labs also does is it can replicate voices. Right?
Yeah,
so like
that's huge.
They have like some base model that you can then fine tune with your voice and
I think I did see something about this.
Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah, I've done that.
You could do it for ad. Yeah.
I've made one of myself, and it's actually I wish I'd pull it up. I haven't looked at that in years, or not years, many months. But
we've been talking with it the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm AI, but
yeah, I mean, like,
but no, I still wonder what the separation is between the thinking model and the thing that's talking. Because if you really want the best voice and the best all around experience, it has to all be one thing. It's literally voice goes in, voice comes out, rather than voice goes in, turns to text, and goes back into voice.
Right. Which is sort of what ChatGPT, or this is sort of what OpenAI kind of hinted at with like the 4.0 Omni model, but like to me it's very unclear whether or not that actually ended up happening.